Hi! I don't know if I'm gonna finish this in time, but I'm gonna try anyway. I want to make a crocheted hat to wear to go watch the Amazing Digital Circus in theaters. Specifically, I'm gonna make one based off of Pomni, hence the colorations. I'm gonna be trying to do it in this style, which is a hexagon kind of jester's hat, but I'm going to be using a slightly different hook, and I think I'm gonna try. I want to do it at least like a row or so smaller than, like, maybe 2 rows smaller than this one, because this one's actually too big on my head, so it slips everywhere. Um, I think I can get this part done. I'm worried about this part getting done in time, but we're gonna see. I'm going tomorrow. It is currently 11 p.m., so we're gonna see how that goes over. It's gonna be interesting to figure out, specifically because of Pomni having the split in her hat. So it's like I want to do one side red and one side blue, because Pomni, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, so I'm gonna be kind of freehanding it. I know that hers is technically more stripes, but I don't know if I'd be able to fully pull off doing the well, maybe if I do each. No, I'm not mathing that. I'm doing half red, half blue. If I ever want to attempt this again, I might try to do that, but I'm going to try to do half and half. I think that's going to pass what I want. I did consider at one point doing a Jax themed bucket hat. If I somehow manage to finish this one, or I don't finish this one, I might still do that, because bucket hats take me a lot less time to work up. But we're going to see. I'm going to try. I'm going to shut up now, and I'm just going to start crocheting. Okay, that is not working how I want it to do, so I'm gonna do something. I had this thought before I started, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the first rows with the yellow, and then I'm gonna attach those, so there's gonna be like a spot of yellow, but I think that'll work because I'm gonna seam the sides with the yellow, and it will have yellow pom-poms and a yellow ribbing. So I think I'm gonna put yellow in the center, and if this doesn't work, I might try going up a hook size, because this is my H hook, but I believe I did this one actually with my J hook, which I do have my J hook right over here. Here. It is currently attached to a different project, but if I need to switch to my J hook, I do have that one. But I do know that's what I did this one originally with, was one of these. So I'm gonna do that instead. I'm gonna do with the yellow. That way it also kind of pulls the yellow in more, so. Because I'm trying to do the red and the blue, and it's kind of not working how I want it to, so I'm going to have to get a little bit creative. But this whole thing's a project of whimsy. So I'm gonna whip this up and see how that goes. All right, look at that. It's coming along. Just 1,000 more rows to go. Actually, looking at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 5-ish rows, which isn't terrible, but I know it's going to get more and more each time I go around. The fun part is, so what I'm currently doing with this is because I do these in the granny clusters, or whoops, hits my camera. I do the granny clusters in 3. I'm doing 2 of one color, 1 of the next color. So you can see I did it on that to create the kind of split. And then the row after, because there's a gap here, I just kind of connect the yarn. I'm gonna have so many ends to weave in, and you can't get away not weaving in the ends of this kind of pattern because there's so many holes. So that will be fun, but yeah, it's coming along, so I'm just gonna get back to it. I'm going to keep doing this ribbing, but I'm gonna lay back because my back is killing me from sitting upright to do all of this within frame. But I want to lean backwards, and that means going out of frame. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna lean back, and I will come back to video when I have the ribbing done. Alright. Ta-da! The ribbing has been done. And it fits pretty well. Not that you can see that, but I can tell it fits well. Which is what's important. Now I have to decide if I want to make the end parts, because I want to make little stars to put on the end here. I gotta decide if I want to do that first or if I want to deal with the internalness. Probably should just do that first. Just deal with all of these ends. At least some ends are easier to hide than others. Could also just leave them. No one's gonna stop me. Who's gonna know? Nobody's gonna know. I mean, everyone who watches this will know, but... It's fine. one side. I still have the other side to do. Ugh. My shoulders don't like this. We suffer for our arts. And by we, I mean me. Last tale, last tale, last tale. All right. So, I have the tails all woven in. Now it's time to make the stars that are gonna go. I'm gonna make a star and see how it looks size-wise, because I don't know if it might be too big. Like the kind of star that I'm thinking of, I've made them before because I've made a clown costume before. And it might be too big for this specific jester hat. So, I'm gonna make one and then see how it looks. And if anything, I just have a little star coaster if otherwise. Yeah, I think that's gonna be too bulky, so I'm gonna go with discs. And I'll just keep this as a little coaster. Yeah, that'll look good. Like that, that's gonna look nice. Alright, one more to do. Well, I guess technically two. Alright, with that, I am done with my hat. I think it turned out really cute. It's kind of hard to get in frame, but yeah. Now, I'm going to make some buttons to put on it that aren't related to the Amazing Digital Circus. I just like putting buttons on my crocheted hats. Specifically, I want to put this stupid one that I have. It says Dumb and in Love, and it's got a shrimp on it. Why? Just because. The other one I really want to do is One Brain Cell Hard at Work and Freak Behavior. I want to get those three done and put them on this hat. That has nothing to do with the construction of the hat. That's just me. I want to make them and I want to put them on here. But hopefully I'm going to roll it into some nice shots of the hat.